Hello again folks, I'm King Blacktooth and I'm just going to talk about some of the patch changes that came into Injustice. They're actually live now. So it came in patch 1.06 and mainly for the characters that I play. So this one's about Bane and the first one is his meter burn Venom uppercut. When I first read that, it sounded weird. I mean, I didn't understand how it was going to work. But I think they might have tweaked the animation a little bit. He stays in the pose all the way down and the hitbox is constant. It's always there. So that's a nice little thing. Okay, so if you get him in the corner with it, you do get a nice little bit of a cross-up overhead. It's a little obvious, but there is something there, you know. It's worth exploring, maybe. It also does seem to be quite unpunishable. Not completely unpunishable. So I had to go at looking through other characters, see what can punish it, perhaps. So Lex Luthor, if you do it maximum height, you do go over him, but other than that, if you hit him with both, you do actually punish him, which is pretty cool. Now, you can get punished yourself if you do it at the maximum height. But what I found out is that you can do it a little bit lower, and it makes it safer, like so. So you just delay the meter burn a little bit, and you do it a bit lower, and it makes it safe, which is nice. Because then, it, you know, improves it. Just improves it. So you can't be punished by that. So I had a little go at Doomsday, because there was a little bit of a gap. If you hit him with both, they can block in time. But again, it seems to punish him all the time because the reversal tries to come out and I seem to punish him, which is really nice. Okay, so I had to go on variety of Doomsday stuff, mainly the things that are vertical in attack, and even that one gets punished, which is pretty nice. So his next change is his Infinite Crisis combo. Now this is a combo that I never used before since it was so rubbish. There was no real reason to use it, but now it's changed a bit. I went over his head at point blank, so that's something you have to watch out for. He's a small character though. But if you seemingly hit them with a second one, it seems safe. It's been reduced from about minus 32 frames disadvantage to about minus 8. So that's pretty decent. It doesn't seem unpunishable by maybe a couple of jabs might be able to get you. I did again test this against Lex Luthor's Corpse Charge and it seems unpunishable from that. So that is one of the fastest sort of special moves in the game, I think. So that's a pretty good indication that it's quite unpunishable, apart from maybe Superman's Super. So the next one is this Venom damage reduction. Now, I didn't have any doubt that this would work. I'm just showing it to sort of see how much actual damage it takes off. We know the numbers, but let's see what it means in real life. Real life. Okay, so 41% that did. With one Venom it does 39%. With two Venom all the way through the combo though, which is maybe unrealistic, just 35%. And with three Venom all the way through the combo it does a measly 29% from 41. So that's pretty decent. But like I said, it's a bit unreasonable that you'll have level 3 Venom for an entire combo. So one of the other things I wanted to check, because it wasn't in the Bane specific area, but it was an overall thing, and that's grabs versus projectiles. So I went straight to Green Arrow because I hate him, and it manages to actually connect now, so that's made me quite happy. The fact that you can connect that when he does his super, because that used to whiff all the time. It was really annoying. And that goes for your command grabs as well. They'll connect because it counts as a projectile, and that's what they changed. Any projectiles are no longer grab immune. Okay, now another one that I had an issue with was Superman's Super. You can't punish that, and you still can't because I guess he's floating in the air as he's floating down, so that I guess is an airborne punish you'd have to consider it as. And it's still also true that back 2 as well as other moves still get around your Venom command grabs and stuff like that, and so do grab on grabs. So Grundy versus Bane, you're going to get a lot of whiffing with your grabs, which is going to be annoying. But like I said, the back 2s always work, so if you're fighting Grundy as Bane, your back 2 is amazing. It's kind of your go-to move, and that just really eliminates Grundy's walking corpse. It's so easy to avoid his walking corpse. Anytime you see it, just do back 2 into a full combo. Okay, so it's not a Bane specific thing, these grabs, but you notice it more as Bane and Grundy because they're command grabbers. Okay, so overall I thought those buffs, because they were all buffs actually, were pretty good. I didn't think that any of the, or many of the buffs, because he only got like a couple, were that good at eliminating his troubled matchups. So people who can get through his armor easily are the ones he's going to have trouble with. But then again, everyone's got their difficult matchups, and I don't think you'd actually be able to change Bane to counter those difficult matchups without making him overpowered. Since, you know, he got armor whenever he wants, he does more damage, he gets damage reduction now. You know, he's got like free armor on all his special moves, so there's a lot of baiting going on. So he is quite a difficult character to fight against, in my opinion. But saying that, his Venom change was pretty nice. That means you can start using it a lot more, defensively now, yeah? So that's pretty nice. You can actually start putting it on a bit. Obviously, there's a little bit of a risk-reward there. You don't want to put it on. He gets into a combo, you run out, and then he gets into another combo. That's, like, really bad. So there's a risk-reward. You know, maybe take a little bit less damage, which is nice. Infinite Crisis combo. Not really seeing too much of a deal with it. It would send them straight to the corner if you hit them. So maybe you want to implement it into sending them straight in the corner. But it seems safe-ish, at least. And his grabs are better, but not completely eradicated. You know, he still whiffs a couple of things. I would prefer it to be whoever gets the command grab out first will get the command grab, rather than both of you whiffing. But that's just me, you know. And lastly is Venom Uppercut. Interesting. It does seem more like I've missed it, let's do a meter burn to make it a bit safer, you know? I don't really see using it much offensively. It's going to be more, I did a Venom Uppercut because I think he's going to do some, oh shit, do the meter burn to make it safe. Which is maybe a good idea, but, you know, because he hasn't got, actually, he's a very safe character. A lot of his special moves are safe. So, you know, what's one more? So, overall, quite an interesting roundup, and we'll see how it plays out. Thanks for listening.